Hey, what's up everybody? This is Greg from Enthusiast Gaming. Just a few things I brought back with me from E3 2016 this year. I know it's already out, but just going to be showing you an unboxing of the Nyko Data Bank. It's just giving you some options to add an external hard drive with the kit for the Xbox One. If you're like me, you bought it and you only had 500 gigs to fill up, which as we all know, games are getting larger and they fill up fast. So without further ado, let's jump into the unboxing. It's basically a kit to add an external drive to your Xbox One, and we all know again that that is an issue for some of us, being that there's only 500 gigs of space. I know some of the newer consoles, even the Xbox One S, will have 2 terabytes, but here to walk you through the process, instructions, as well as the presumably data bank itself, which, I mean, by all means looks like it models itself directly after the Xbox One design itself. Same kind of finish, same grates on the side, as well as this was something I did know it had, one of the power cords to add as for power for the drive itself. And it looks like all the rest of there's a little connector in the back, USB, as well as the power connection for the AC adapter there. But in terms of hooking it up with the SATA cable and everything else, it should be a clean installation, and that'll be our next part of the video. Everything from the Nyko Data Bank here. One thing that I failed to mention that was included was a small foam pad. This is actually made to go inside the kit, as well as keep it as like a bumper for the hard drive that goes in there. One thing I shouldn't necessarily be doing is having the hard drive sit on anything that could conduct any static electricity, but we're just kind of winging it here. It's an extra hard drive I had. I don't even remember the size on it. I know it supports anything above, I think it's like 256 gigs, which it sits at around 300 gigs. So you know, just adding a little bit more space than what I've had already, just because I've gotten to the point where I am actually deleting games now. So the case goes on top like so. There's actually, I can't tell if it's magnets on the inside or if it's just the pads underneath, but there are some kind of pads on the bottom of the case, as well as, I don't know if they're like suction or anything, but you can tell that can't really move it at all. I'm moving it and it's kind of sitting in there. But you also will see the connections on the back of your external, or I should say internal drive. These are just going to fit flush in the case here and slides right in and plugs in. I was thinking I was going to need the SATA cables, but you don't even need anything really. Everything is placed within the drive, and then your foam pad goes in the front if need be. I don't even know if I necessarily need the pad, because it looks like it's already sitting pretty snug in there. Maybe we'll just leave that out. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but that's something you might not want to chance. And then the case goes right over as so. And then everything else is just the power connectors, USB into the back of the Xbox, and then as well the AC adapter for the cord. So yeah, I mean, in terms of steps, I mean, step 1, pretty simple. Take everything out of the package. Then step 2 was to install the hard drive, which went in pretty easily. And then all the other pieces in terms of the AC adapter and whatever else is needed to do the configuration for the Xbox itself. But stay tuned for a full review, and I'll let you know what I think, the best pieces about the Nyko hard drive, as well as, you know, maybe seeing future support. I mean, we are going to see the terabyte hard drive is already out there, and 2 terabytes down the road. But for anybody else that's looking for maybe a little bit extra storage, or even an internal drive that they can use on their Xbox One, I mean, this already seems like a very good option for them. So stay tuned, we'll have that coming for you.